Dear students, I welcome you to the solution of assignment 7, and this assignment deals with control chart, process capability and QFD. So, there are 15 questions and each question carries equal point. Let us see. Question 1, Saurabh's chicken advertises healthy cricket with 20% fewer calories. The pieces are 24% smaller. The process average distribution for healthy chicken pieces is 530 calories with a standard deviation of the population of 40 calories. Saurabh randomly takes sample of 10 chicken pieces to measure calorie content, and the product design calls for the average chicken pieces to contain 500 plus or minus 50 calories. Target for process capability index is 1.33. Which one of the following implication is correct regarding Saurabh's chicken? So, it is an interesting example. So, you have various options on the screen that you can see. Let us see the solution. You can find the process capability Cp. So, correct answer is D, but let us see how it is. Cp is specification weight divided by process weight. So, USL minus LSL divided by 6 sigma, it comes out to be 0.42. You can find process capability index, that is minimum of x bar minus LSL divided by 3 sigma, USL minus x bar divided by 3 sigma. So, this comes out to be 0.17. So, you can see that the process capability ratio is 0.42 and the process will not be able to produce the product reliably within specification. Capability index is 0.17. So, the current process does not meet the sigma level of 1.33. Question 2. In a certain process, it is given that USL is 54, LSL is 24. The process has a mean of 43 and standard deviation 9. What will be the process capability? So, correct answer is A, 0.555, and this you can find easily by finding the Cp USL minus LSL by 6 sigma. Question 3. Which of the following statement is or are correct? So, whether it is Cp greater than 1.33, the process is not capable. Cp less than 1.00, the process is capable. C 1 less than or equal to Cp is less than 1.33, the process is capable with tight control, and Cp has no effect on process capability. So, the correct answer is C. You can say and that Cr is equal to 1 by Cp. So, 6 sigma divided by USL minus LSL, or you can say Cp is equal to USL minus LSL by 6 sigma. And you can see the explanation. Cr is less than 0.75, the process is capable, or Cp is greater than 1.33. Cr is 0.75 minus 1, so up to range 1, or 1 is less than or equal to Cp is less than 1.33, the process is capable with tight control, and Cr is greater than 1 or Cp is less than 1, the process is not acceptable. So, correct answer is C. Question 4. Food served at restaurants should be between 39 degrees centigrade and 50 degrees centigrade. When it is delivered to the customer, the process used to keep the food at the correct temperature has a process standard deviation of 3 degrees centigrade, and the mean value for this temperature is 45. What is the process capability ratio and index of the process? You can see 4 options on the screen. The correct answer is B. You can find Cp, which comes out to be 0.611. You can find Cpk, which comes out to be 0.556, x double bar is mean 45 degree, LSL is 39 degree and USL 50 degree, and standard deviation is 3. Question 5. Which statement is correct regarding services? Services cannot be inspected but can be stored, services can be stored but cannot be targeted, services can be appraised and targeted, services can be flow charted and stored. So, and the correct sentence is C. And you can see the various characteristics of the services, as it is intangible, it is not possible to store it, and it depends upon the delivery, service provider, his expertise, experience, and so on. Question 6. A garment manufacturing firm Trinity Limited has a process having net weight specification 15 plus or minus 0.5 with process mean 14.8 and standard deviation 0.14. The sample standard deviation is 0.13. What will be the process performance capability? So, the solution is like this. LSL is equal to 14.5, USL is 15.5, and you can plug in the values in PPK, that is minimum x double bar minus LSL divided by 3S and USL minus x double bar divided by 3S. So, minimum of this is 0.769. Question 7. The main purpose of QFD, quality function deployment. Earlier also we had some questions and discussion on this particular topic. So, is it to capture the mind of the customer, to reduce the processing time, to capture the voice of the customer, all of the above? So, obviously the correct answer is C, to capture the voice of the customer. Question 8. What does the central part of the house of quality indicate? The customer requirement, correlationship matrix showing the conflicts between engineering requirement, the relationship matrix between customer requirement and engineering characteristic, the target value of the organization for the product. So, you can very well see in the figure that the correct answer is C. Question 9. What is the output from second phase of QFD? Is it design requirement, process operations, part or item characteristics, or operations requirement? So, the correct answer is A, part or item characteristic. So, basically we say that there are 4 phases in QFD, and those are product planning, product design, process planning, process control respectively. So, you have the customer requirement is the input to product planning phase and design requirement is the output to this phase. So, basically what is the output from second phase of QFD? So, that is part item characteristics. Now, question 10, you visit a 3-star hotel, let us say the Golden Leaf, and following which item comes under threshold attributes according to Kano model? Shared bathrooms, restaurants, business facilities, swimming pool. You can say that restaurant comes in this category because it is a threshold requirement. You can also see that if it is a 1-star hotel, basic room options, shared bathrooms, 2-star basic room option, color TV, 3-star multiple room restaurant. So, here restaurant comes under the threshold requirement, basic requirement. Question 11. What is capability ratio? The ratio of process capability and number of units inspected, the ratio of specification range and process capability. C, the ratio of number of defectives and process capability. D, the ratio of number of defectives and number of units inspected. So, the correct answer is B, it is basically the ratio of specification range and process capability. Question 12. What are the formula used to find the control limits in P chart? You can see the options on the screen A, B, C, D, and if you carefully observe, the correct answer is D, that is UCL is equal to P bar plus 3 square root of P bar 1 minus P bar divided by N, and LCL is P bar minus 3 square root of P bar 1 minus P bar divided by N. Question 13. 20 samples of size 5 are taken from a stable process. The average means of the sample means is 42.5 and the average range of the samples is 1.5. What is the UCL for the R chart? So, you can see the various options A 0, B 1.5, C 3.17, D 43.37. The correct answer you can compute like this, which is C 3.17. R bar for this particular sample comes out to be 1.5 and upper control limit is D4 R bar. D4 tabulated value for sample size 5 is 2.115. So, upper control limit for R chart is 9.47. Question 14. Data for defects on TV set from 20 samples, sample size is 10, are shown in the table below. So, there are let us say 10 sample size is 10 and number of defects, sample number and number of defects are given. So, you have taken total 10 here and 10 here, that is 20 samples. Each particular sample contains 10 readings. So, sample size is 10 and you can compute and the central line and control limits. So, the various options are here, the computation follows. The correct answer is B. So, UCL in C chart is C bar plus square root of C bar and LCL is C bar minus square root of C bar. So, this comes out to be 12.45 minus 1.55 and central line is 5.45. Obviously, we do not accept the negative control limit LCL, hence it is taken as 0. And the last question in this assignment is question 15. The XYZ company manufactures bushings Once each hour a sample of 125 finished bushings is drawn from the output, each bushing is examined by a technician and those which fail are classified as defective, the rest are satisfactory. So, here you are given the data set on 10 consecutive samples which are taken in 1 month. So, you are supposed to find out the control limits. You can see the options on the screen and the correct answer is D. UCL is 26.03% and LCL is 6.29%. Here you have to deploy the use of P control chart and UCL is equal to P bar plus Z sigma P bar, Z is 3 and LCL is P bar minus Z sigma P bar. So, you can plug in the values of P bar and sigma P bar. So, your control limit would be 0.2603 and 0.0629. So, it is basically 26.03% and 6.29%. So, thank you very much for attending the solution of this assignment, and next time I would discuss few more questions and their solutions as a part of assignment 8. Thank you very much.